Faulty clocks. I've categorized faulty clocks into 3 different models. And in this video, we shall discuss the first model. Now, before we head to the question, certain terms that you need to know, which I often use in this video. The first one is when I say the clock is gaining, which means the clock or the faulty clock is going fast. And if I say the clock is losing, and that means the clock is going slow. And another term that I often use is true time. The true time is basically the actual time. Right. So these are the 3 terms that you need to know. And now that you know them, we'll head to the question. Let's spend some time to understand the question. He says, a watch gains 5 seconds in 3 minutes. So he's talking about a faulty clock and he asks, what time will it show? It here refers to the faulty clock. And that 10 p.m. that he's talking about is basically the true time. Now, it is a little important for you to do this analysis before you solve the question. And we are also given that the clock was set right at 8 a.m. Now, set right at 8 a.m. means this faulty clock was adjusted in such a way that it is showing 8 a.m. Or let's say I have a watch which is not functioning properly, and I realized it's 5 minutes fast. So it should show me 10 o'clock, but it is showing me 10:05, so I'll adjust it, right? So here, he has adjusted the watch to show 8 a.m. He did not repair the watch. So this clock here, in 3 minutes, this will gain 5 seconds. And let's find out how much will this clock gain in 60 minutes, right? Now to do this, I can multiply 3 with 20. That's how I get 60. So multiply 5 also with 20, and that is 100 seconds. So this clock gains 100 seconds. Or I can say this clock gains 100 seconds in 1 hour. So far, so good. So if the true time is 8 a.m. and the faulty clock was adjusted at 8 a.m., faulty clock will also be 8 a.m. Now, what time will it show when the true time is 10 p.m.? So when the true time is 10 p.m., that is from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., we have to find out how many hours it is. So from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., that's 14 hours. So if in 1 hour the clock gains 100 seconds, in 14 hours this will gain 1400 seconds. But to come up with a proper answer, because he's asking what time will it show, we'll have to find out how many minutes and seconds is 1400 seconds. So to do that, I have to divide 1400 with 60. So that's basically 23 minutes and 20 seconds. So if the true time is showing 10 p.m., the faulty clock will show 23 minutes more, or the time that it shows is 10:23:20. And that's the answer. And this clock gains 15 minutes per day. Now because it is per day, For every 24 hours, this clock gains 15 minutes. Okay, that's something that's given to us. And he says the clock was set right at 12 noon. So this is from 12 noon, or if the true time was 12 noon, the faulty time was also 12. Now, if the true time is 4 a.m., so from 12 noon to 4 a.m., 12 noon to 12 a.m. is 12 hours. 12 to 4, that's 4 hours, so which is 16 hours altogether. So if this clock gains 15 minutes in 24 hours, in these 16 hours, how much did the clock gain? Now, of course, you can go for cross multiplication, but I would suggest you to go for horizontal and vertical cancellation. Now, I can take this as 8 3s and 8 2s, that's vertical, and 3 into 5 gives us 15. Multiply the same 5 here as well. 2 into 5 is 10 minutes. So in these 16 hours, the clock will gain 10 minutes. Now, if the true time is 4 a.m., because the clock is gaining, it will be fast. So it will show more time. How much more? 10 minutes more, because it gained 10 minutes. So instead of showing 4 o'clock, the faulty clock shows 4:10. Option C is the right answer. So it's given the clock gains 20 seconds for every 3 hours, and it was set right at 2 a.m. on Friday. He's asking if the true time is 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, then what is the faulty time? So we have to check how many hours is it from 2 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Saturday. So 2 a.m. Friday to next day 2 a.m. That's 2 a.m. Saturday. That is one set of 24 hours. And then we have from 2 a.m. Saturday to 2 p.m. Saturday. And we can say that's one set of 12 hours. And this is 4.5 hours. So 12, 24 and 4.5, that's 40.5 altogether. 40.5, we can also write it as 81 by 2 hours. So if the clock gains 20 seconds for every 3 hours, in these 81 by 2 hours, the clock gained how much? Now we can multiply 3 with 27 by 2. That's when we get 81 by 2. Multiply 20 also with 27 by 2, and that gives us 270 seconds. Now if I have to express 270 seconds in minutes, that will be 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Right, so if the true time is 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, the faulty clock, because it's gaining, this will show 6:34 and 30 seconds. Therefore, option C is the correct answer.